So today's topic is, would you let your teenage son or daughter have a co-ed sleepover? Now I know we're a few years away from that. You know, the Dutch, right, much more permissive than we are, allowing the co-ed sleepovers, talking to their kids about sex, and they have, you would think maybe they have a higher teen pregnancy rate than we do. No, they don't. So should we take a page out of the Dutch and say, go have sex in the corner bedroom?
I think it's one thing to have more open discussions and to talk with your kids about sex, but to invite their boyfriend or girlfriend to sleep over, that is not happening.
It's not happening
in my house.
For my daughter, I'm definitely
locking her up until she's 40.
Yes. No
Right
sex until, yeah, I mean, you know, with you guys, I can say it wouldn't be the end of the world. But I think it could be for, I mean, it is for a lot of kids. It is the end of the world. It's the end of like childhood. It's the end of, you know, all of that stuff. So I want her to know that she should wait and just, I don't want to be, you know, with this type of thing, I don't want to kind of walk the line. I want to be one way or the other with her.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny. What I think about is you want to be open with your kids, right? I'm hoping my girls are 5.5 and 4. I'm hoping we're going to talk about it all the time, that I'm going to be the mom that they're going to come home and say, guess what, Mom? Come on. That's probably not going to be the case. It does, I agree with you, Sharon. It seems a little bit, I want to be permissive or I want to be communicative, I guess, right? I think it's a long road to say, have Johnny sleep down the hall. And then my husband and I are probably like, what do you think's going on down there?
Right.
Are they having more sex than we are?
See, that's the issue.
That's the
now
issue.
you would get mad.
Then it's jealousy. What do you think, Amanda?
I know in my house growing up it was something that would never happen, but I have a best friend whose mom is German, and in her house they just had an entirely different outlook on everything. She had boyfriends that would sleep over or just male friends that would sleep over, but I also think they had more of an open dialogue about the whole entire thing. Like her parents weren't so abstinent as mine were. Mine were completely like...
Speaking of abstinence, would any of you guys preach abstinence to your kids? You know, there's a new TLC show called The Virgin Diaries, all about people who are virgins until marriage.
All right, this is a little bit bad, but when I was 16, I got arrested with my friend because we tried to buy alcohol, because apparently buying alcohol is illegal when you're 16. and it should have been illegal because it was like Kahlua and coolers. Actually, I was 17. But so my mom had to go down to the police station, and I'll never forget this. She and I had this long discussion, and she was like, well, what's going on? I said, well, actually, we were going to my friend Stephanie's house. We were going to drink. There was a bunch of us, and we were all going to sleep over. I said, but Mom, everyone's having sex but me, and I'm not. And it was so funny. She wasn't mad after that. She wasn't as mad about the alcohol as much as she was relieved that I wasn't having sex.
Like, okay, you can drink all you want. Just
drink that Kahlua. Sure.